I used to be one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And since I've left, sometimes people ask me, well, why don't Jehovah's Witnesses just leave, if they don't believe it anymore or they don't like it? And after spending 22 years in that organisation, I can say that it's obviously a lot more complicated than that. It's not just, packing up your bags and moving churches. And leaving doesn't actually mean that it changes your beliefs. Leaving would probably mean that most witnesses lose their family and friends. So that would be parents, their children, siblings, because when someone leaves, they usually get shunned. So I'm talking about disfellowshipping or disassociation. So overnight, the entire social world is gone. So imagine waking up one day and realizing that almost everyone you've ever known is no longer allowed to speak to you. That could even be your own mother, your father, your son, your daughter. And there is a very deep psychological fear that's instilled in Jehovah's Witnesses since they're children. Now, I was a teenager when I joined Witnesses, so obviously I can't speak for what it's like for those who have grown up with it, but the fear of leaving, it doesn't just mean walking away from religious beliefs. It means risking your friends, your family, your identity, your entire community. Most people don't even know what to do once they leave because they've never been taught to how to function in normal society, because everything around them is described as evil, satanic, demonic, that it's going to end soon, that Armageddon's coming, that the world is bad, people are going to be mean to you. And it's actually, there's a lot of scaremongering, a lot of fear-mongering. So yeah, it's actually very difficult to leave. I mean, I was a PMO for good 4 or 5 years before I actually had the courage and the decision about leaving, like properly leaving. So I would say I woke up to the realization that it wasn't the true religion about 4 or 5 years before I actually walked away when I wrote my disassociation letter. So yeah, it's not as easy as it sounds. And obviously the psychological impact of it's quite difficult. And that's in short my brief answer as to why a lot of people don't leave sooner or don't leave at all, because they would lose everything, literally everything and everyone. So yeah, that's my answer in a nutshell. Of course, there are other reasons people might have, but generally speaking, those are the main ones. And if you want to know more about my experiences with Jehovah's Witnesses during those 22 years, then click follow and like for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.